Hey guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Fishing with Aliex. Oh wait, I'm talking about boats today, sorry about that. So I've been using the NS130 for the last 2 days, but I've been on it before at ICAS. I put it through the little water demo with the 3 horsepower unit. That was awesome. We also did an entire walkthrough of how they had it set up at the booth. And now I got my own, because Newport vessels sent this one over for me to make videos for you guys. So I just was running around here trying to break in this Kayak 2-stroke 6 horsepower motor, which I'm really liking a lot, by the way. And you could order one from Boats to Go. They're the one who sent that over to me for video testing. They're probably not really happy that I have it on the NS130, but hey, what can you do? I'm gonna drop an affiliate link down below. They also sell inflatable boats, the cat boats are different. I do have one at home that I'm gonna also make videos of, but this video is not about that boat. It's about this boat here, the NS130. And what it is essentially is my initial thoughts after being on it on the salt, catching a fish there yesterday and breaking this in. And I'm also gonna be comparing this boat briefly to other boats that all you guys been asking about. Not the final thoughts, these are the first initial impressions. Just wanted to drop this video here because the final thoughts might take 3 months, because I do have to put all this thing through the test, man. And I'm quite behind because, as you guys know, if you follow the channel, I got sick with shingles. Then I had a cold that probably was COVID, because I think yesterday was the first time in a month that I felt like myself again, briefly. And today, right now, I'm feeling amazing. So let's get into this video. Let's go. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, this thing was white caps all over the place. Today, it looks amazing. And I didn't bring my cameras because I forgot my cameras, but that's fine, because the goal for today is to take the NS130 and run it with that Kayak unit that you see there. I want to break it in. I want to put at least 3 hours at 50%, 80% variable speeds, and break that in enough that I could use it for the next 2 hours after that at variable speeds, but I could run at 100% for at least 5 minutes. That's the goal for today, so I could take it fishing tomorrow. I have to come back for my phone. Oh, it is 10:30 a.m. I want to put 3 hours in this. Let's go ahead and just turn it on at once. I'll put it here on the turning on. See if it does one. 1, 2, 3. 3, but no choking. It's speed. Put it on. Okay, let's just get out of the park first. 1,000 feet. Speed I have, I think I'm about 50. I'm gonna run it till like 11 a.m. at 50, then I'm gonna go all the way to 80%, see what happens. Been running the motor about 50%. This is boring as hell, man. It's boring work. Breaking in an engine. Damn. That thing was loose. It is currently 11 a.m. That's right. So now we got about 3 hours of up to 80% power, but I don't know what 80% power is. So we're gonna have to figure it out. Lucky for me, I got the 360C right here on the NS130, so I could just turn around and do my stuff. I'm gonna start by turning this thing off. I'm gonna check how much gas I have, and I also want to see the counting and see the accelerating thing. Wow, wow, look at that. It looks like we didn't even use gas. Crazy. Now this is the accelerator thing, and this is 0. And if we go, do I see anything? Oh yeah, oh yeah. So it's this thing right here. So if I go 100%, okay, I gotta stop where this thing fully stops there. I gotta look where this is and mark it. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I think that's 100%. And yeah, 100% is here. So this is 100%. My original thought about the 50 and the 100% of this thing was accurate. I've calculated that 100% was around this area here, which is exactly there by looking at the accelerator thingy. And this being 0, this being 25%, I figured that 50% will be around here and 75% will be around there. So I'm gonna be operating this thing around here. That's 80%. I'm gonna mark it as well. I'm hearing some everything. I just heard it right now, and looking at the motor, it has weeds. Or I mean, you can see one there. Let me turn it off so you can see. I just lost it. Well, you can see the weed there. So that's what was happening. The motor will get like weed and then it will rev because you see where the water's coming out? We would stick in there and it doesn't allow the motor to function properly. That's what happens when you have a small engine on a small boat on waters like this that is full of weeds. We fixed the problem. Let's go back. I mean, it's only been 10 minutes of running it at 80%, but 80% gives me 12 miles an hour, which means I could fish anywhere at 80%, and then eventually it will be breaking in, I should say. So I don't think I'm gonna stay here for long. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get bored. Maybe I'll run until 12. That will give it an hour, and just go fishing with it tomorrow. Because I could run, you know, just run it 80% and well, I got bored. I got bored of running around. It's 11:38, so exactly about 30 minutes of running this thing about 80% power, and I hit about 2 miles an hour based on my phone. I don't know if it's gonna go much faster than that, to be frank with you, if you go 100, but I don't want to test that today. I'm gonna test that on a different day. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this thing on like minimum slow speed, like it says there, minimum wake, and I'm gonna fish over there for a little while and then just go home because I'm tired of running around. I should have come up with the idea of launching from here, going all the way to Black Point, which is over there about 7 miles, and going at 12 miles an hour will be 30 minutes, and then hit Black Point, fish, and then come back. That's basically an hour of breaking in this motor, and I could probably do it twice. So maybe that will be the plan for later. For now, just gonna go and catch a few fish. I'm gonna put this on there. I think, look at that, there's no wake. It says minimum wake. Yeah, right there, minimum wake right there. Actually, I wanna go slow because I wanna fish. So I'm gonna put it at idle, pretty much, and go and do some fishing, and hopefully we catch something. If not, I think it was a good day already. I put an hour of breaking it in, so that means I have 2.5 hours to go at 80%. And when we do that, Then we got 2 more hours that variable speeds no more than 100% for 5 minutes, and that's like perfect. Fishing is gonna be, I mean, I could probably catch a cuda if I just like troll that mangrove line over there, but nope. I'm gonna call it a day. Gonna get out of here and prepare for tomorrow's fishing trip, because it's important, and I need, let me show you. All right, so you see this boat right here? It's missing rod holders that I need to add. I need to add a bunch of those Yak Attack stuff. Here on the back, the motor is fine. I could go easily non-stop for hours at 80% power, which is good enough for 12 miles an hour. I mean, I could fish anywhere. I also need to put the backup motor, which is going to be the beast, because I love it how it worked in this setup. Like it's weightless pretty much. It's waterproof. I don't have to worry about anything. Let's say I do flip over. I don't think I'm gonna flip over, but let's say it happens. Basically, it's waterproof. I could just get back on it and do my thing. That engine, it's so far it's doing really well. That Hankai 6 horsepower 2-stroke that I got from Boats to Go. If you want to buy it, I'm going to drop an affiliate link to their store. They also sell inflatable boats if you want to check it out. But yeah, man, I'm loving this setup. I'm going to be putting the Autobow system here, but I'm waiting for the smart head unit. I have an Autobow already, right? But I want to put the official new one that is going to be sold instead of the one that I have. So I'm waiting for that. But so far, I mean, this thing is I think it's probably the best of the three, I would say. You got the NS130. Okay, this is the caveat. If you want a kayak like inflatable kayak that you could also put a super powerful motor, and you don't want anything big or anything like that, the Fly Water by AL is like the best. If you want a little more power than a kayak, like this is a 6 horsepower up to, and you still want to have that feeling of lightness, this. And if you want like more power, you could put even a 15 horsepower. The light skiff air from TV Nation is really good too. So you gotta see where you belong. But like, if I have to compare the three, I think this is the middle ground, and I think this is probably the best option that you may have because of the option that it gives you. Like, the deck is full of water right now, but you don't see the water because it's on the sides, right? Let me see if I could show you. That right there makes it really dry. When you have the Fly Water, I mean, it's gonna be full of water. I mean, if I lift this up from the bow and put it over here, you can see all the water in there. I didn't even put the scupper plug. I don't have to. We're floating, dude. We're floating. Now, the great thing about this one is that you got that 360C right there. You're sitting high. I think you could flip over the frame if you want to sit lower. I think you could definitely do it. Like, see how this thing is angled up a little bit? You could probably just flip it back and put the C on top, and you're sitting lower. And that will give you more stability, a better feeling out there. You're not going to be flipping over. But I had it on crazy waves, and this thing handled it like a champ. There was an instant over there, like 2 minutes ago, well, more like 30 minutes ago, that I did feel like I was maybe flipping, but in reality, I don't think I was. But anyways, giant wave was coming in. I was going like maybe 10 miles an hour, and I did a quick turn. Don't do that. So, and the other thing is that it doesn't come with that bow mount, but you could buy it and add it. Few things with it though is that you gotta make sure that these bolts are highly tight. See, this one is kind of loose, you see? Oh my goodness, hopefully I don't lose. I lost a nut yesterday, but the little green piece didn't fall off. But anyways, you gotta make sure they're super tight up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace those nuts. I'm gonna replace the nuts and put, see, because they're not even hitting the boat. They're not hitting the boat. So she's gonna go ahead and replace it with the nuts that have the nylon thing inside, and also gonna put some heavy duty nut, whatever the name is. Make sure that this thing doesn't like fly off, because with the vibration, with the jumping and everything, especially if you use an outboard gas, that means that you may have a problem. Like, those things may come loose, and you don't want that to happen. But like, the way that this thing looks, the way that you could rig it up is just epic. To me, it's, like I said, for me, for myself, it's the winner right now. Like, it's leading. I shouldn't call it the winner. It's the leading of the pack. Because my idea was to register one boat out of all these inflatables, and this one is winning over the TV Nation and the Flywater. Now, how would this compare to the Fastcat 12 from Sea Eagle? Well, it's a different boat. That Fastcat 12 more like a nicer, sort of, you got more space. You see, compare the deck, you got like about 20 inches right here of space. The Fat Cat 12, you got like like 48 inches, double the space. In terms of speeds, like this is gonna be faster, but the Fast Cat 12 will still give you speed. So I think it's a different boat. I don't think you should compare it to that. And even the Sea Eagle Fish Skiff 16, again, it's a different boat. Shouldn't compare it to that. And on that note, guys, I just got trapped with this fishing line. Like, imagine if that was a bird or something. Then I trapped myself. Ooh. I was, you know, walking around and this thing got caught up in my feet. On my feet. It's like crazy. A bird or something could, you know, get strangled like that. But anyways, I was saying that the Fish Skiff 16 is a completely different animal. It's a 16-footer. That's for starters. And the second thing, you could put a 9.9 on it. And you can have 3 people. It's more like your skiff, right? So I wouldn't even compare that to this. This is a different animal. I think this is targeting those kayak people that want a little more power and also want something that looks really nice and cool and not for a crazy price. I mean, this is like $19.99, right? If you use my coupon code ALIEX180, you can save 10%. So tackle $200 off that, so $1,800 for this. Super nice. Now, I gave them hell because of the seat that looks like an old style bass seat when every kayak company is using a new millennium style. But this thing is comfy, dude. And it's soft. I like it. I like it. And again, if you don't want it that high, you could bring it down. If you don't want it that far back, you could move it a little closer to the middle. Dude, I'm loving this boat. And I was like hesitant, like I thought I wasn't gonna like it that much, but I'm liking it. I still haven't decided which one I'm gonna keep for myself. We'll see. What else is there? We're not skunked. This is one. Take it home for dinner, but I don't want to. Hey, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos about the NS130, but I already have a bunch of them out there. So if you like this video, chances are that YouTube's gonna show you more videos from me, especially about the NS130. So make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. In the meantime, catch the playlist right here. Or is it here? I don't know, one of these places. See ya.